This is a demonstration of my player part of my baseball stats database. To start, we have it auto select Kyle Schwarber and Kyle Tucker and compare them in the mode of career and current season, which is our career stats plus the current 2025 season stats as of August 22nd, 2025. So it'll show off their headshots. So we got Kyle Schwarber's there and Kyle Tucker's there. It'll obviously switch up based on the player input there. And then we go stats. We have WAR, games, plate appearances, hits, home runs, runs batted in, stolen bases, batting average, on base percentage, slugging percentage, on base plus slugging, and OPS plus. The better stats are highlighted in green. So, for example, here we have Kyle Schwarber's has more games at 1,250 games to Kyle Tucker's 750. So he gets a green tab for that comparison, and it's bolded out just so it's a little easier to see. And then the other thing to show off here, we have awards and honors, which is through the 2024 season, and that'll show up for both the career and current totals and the career modes. It'll filter with whatever, like if one player has that award, it'll pull up regardless if the second player has it or not. For example, we have Kyle Schwarber who has 0 gold gloves, but Kyle Tucker has 1, so it pulled in that award there to compare. And we have the same stat highlighting as we do up top. There's a couple different modes. I mentioned one of them earlier, which is the career totals. We do that, it'll filter by just 2024 and previous years, those stats there and any awards they've gotten there. So that's pretty neat. And then we have live stats, which is just the 2025 season. So as I'll pull in there, we don't have awards because there's no current awards for the 2025 season yet, other than All-Stars, but I didn't feel like including that right now. And we have season by season mode, which will show the players filtered by the newest season here, season by season. So we have 2024 starting with, compare stats there, 2023, so on. And then the oldest player's first year will be what ends it. So I believe here Kyle Tucker did not play in 2017, so he has all zeros on his. And Kyle Schwarber goes a little bit further back to 2015, and then the comparison ends right there at 2015. Going back up, we can demonstrate pitchers. So in here I have a nice little drop down of some popular players. We'll just select Turkey Scooble there, and we'll select Jacob deGrom over here. Show off another feature of this autofill. If you type in just Jacob, it'll pull up with a bunch of different Jacobs here, but the one we're looking for is deGrom. So we'll keep typing that out. Get deGrom in there. And we can go back up to career current season. So we can see we have different pitching stats here. A couple different ones. I'm not going to go through and name them all. But we have awards and honors that pull up there. There's different ones. Going back up, another thing to compare is two-way players. So we can go Shohei Ohtani. Type him in. We get a nice little pop-up here that says two-way player detected. It'll say that Shohei Ohtani was both a significant pitcher and a hitter. Please select which stats to display. Since we already have a pitcher up, we'll put in Shohei Ohtani's pitching stats. It'll filter with those pitching stats there. Then we can go up, and we'll put in a hitter here. Let's say Mike Trout. Throw him in, and we'll select hitting stats. And it'll pull up those hitting stats there for Shohei and any awards he's got hitting there. Now, one last thing we can do, we can change this from Mike Trout to Babe Ruth, who also was a two-way player. And we get a different pop-up that says, both Shohei Ohtani and Babe Ruth were significant pitchers and hitters, so we can choose to compare both of them as a pitcher to start with. All their pitching stats show up right there. And if we hit compare players again, it'll show hitters. Click on that, and there's their hitting stats. That's about all there is to show off. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to put this in on my website as the data constraints were just too high for a free file hosting site. But I want to leave this video here just in case anyone was interested in what the player side looked like.